Stay tuned and let's take a look at this Marvel Legends Crimson Dynamo Black Widow Wave Crossbones. Pow and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. Today we continue taking a look at this Marvel Legends Crimson Dynamo Wave, and we're moving on to the comic-based characters, starting off with Pirate Man, aka Crossbones. Even though he sort of does look like a pirate in this very simplistic gear. But I don't even have a Crossbones in my display. I never got that Thunderbolts San Diego Comic-Con box set from a few years back. So I'm very happy to add another new character to my personal display. And I do like the character of Crossbones. Now he does come with a few weapons, but not big chunky ones that we're used to. I think before he's come with a Gatling gun, but we do get some sort of short shotguns and then two other type of guns and some holsters as well, which is always good to display. And then obviously this Build-A-Figure piece for the Crimson Dynamo. So yeah, very curious to see this one. On the side, we're getting some Crossbones sort of graphic design artwork. Again, on the back, then we get a little write-up that reads, Crossbones makes it a mission to take out Captain America, no matter the loss to life at stake. And then as always, you get a list of all the figures in the wave you need to complete the Crimson Dynamo Build-A-Figure. Today we're reviewing Crossbones. So I do joke about him looking like a pirate, even though he sort of does. But nevertheless, let's get him open. So here we have Crossbones out of packaging, and I know some people weren't massively excited to see another release of this figure, but I genuinely didn't even have one in my collection, so I am quite happy to add a Crossbones to my shelf as I missed out on the previous releases. And it is just a very old school pirate looking Crossbones. If you couldn't tell, he's got bones and they're crossed on his chest. And he's not wearing the tactical gear that I actually quite like, that he seems to wear a lot in the modern day. He's just got the vest top on, and it is on one of the Marvel Legend body molds that we've seen before with like Hyperion and Venom and maybe Grim Reaper as well. He does come with a few weapons, not as many as we're used to seeing Crossbones come with, but at least we've got a couple. Then of course he comes with a Build-A-Figure arm for the Crimson Dynamo. So you know what to do, subscribe to the channel and come back, and once I've looked at all of the figures in this wave, we will review the Crimson Dynamo. But today, right now, is about Crossbones. So yeah, let's zoom in, have a look. So here's a closer look at Crossbones, and to be fair, the paintwork seems quite clean. It is just black and white, so usually when that's the case, the blemishes are really obvious, but from where I'm sitting, they don't look bad at all. On the back, there is just like a bit of tassel, bit of plastic sticking off, but that seems on there quite sturdy enough. He's got the long, as I said, the Hyperion sort of Grim Reaper body mold, but it works for this character as he is a big, muscly character, and he's just wearing the tank top rather than the tactical vest. I think I would have preferred the tactical vest, but I understand why they've done this. It is just all black all the way down to the boots, apart from the harness and the wrist pieces. Now, what I like about the harness, it actually works. You can actually put the guns in there. It's not just for show, which I really like, and I'll show you that in a minute. And as I said, it's a separate piece, so it's not going to hinder the articulation at all, which is pretty good. So yeah, first impressions, not bad at all. Now, in regards to the guns he comes with two sets. The first sets are these like sort of shotgun pistols, if you will. Not too sure what they're called. Now, he will hold these, not a problem. Both of his hands are trigger fingers, of course, but those black guns will not fit in the harness. These will fit in the hands, and it should work. There you go, not a problem. Hand in the gun, easy. But these ones will not fit in the harness, they're too thick. The harness is for the other set of guns, which are these sort of white guns. Now, we've seen these before, I believe. They're just a resculpt of something we've seen before, if it will focus for me. And these are the ones that will fit in the harness. So he will hold them, but again, I'm going to get him holding the black ones, and these ones can fit in the harness easy. There you go. So we will hold it, obviously, but this one was a little bit stiffer for him to hold. I actually prefer putting that one in the harness itself. And there you go. So if I zoom out a minute, get Crossbones holding the other gun. And that is probably how I display my Crossbones. Holding 2 of the guns and then the other 2 guns in his harness. Looking decent. So yeah, the articulation is what you would expect for this body mold. I'm sure you have at least one figure in your collection with this body mold. As I said, the harness doesn't hinder the articulation at all. It just moves with it. And yeah, pretty good. So as I mentioned earlier, he is on the same body mold that we've seen many times before with Hyperion, Grim Reaper, and then including Venom here. So if you've got a Venom, he's going to stand probably the exact same height. Here we have Crossbones compared to his arch nemesis, Captain America, of course. We have the Onslaught Captain America and then the 80th years anniversary Captain America. And I think that this Crossbones designs does work with either of them if you're into some ACBA. Here we have Crossbones compared to a couple of comic characters associated with this wave, with Taskmaster and Red Guardian, looking very nice, obviously taller than the 3. Here we have Crossbones compared to all of the other figures that I've reviewed in this wave so far. So if you want to see my full review of all of these MCU figures, go and check out the videos tab. Then lastly, here we have Crossbones compared to a picture of my very good friend, Unparalleled Universe. So, final thoughts are, I really like this figure. It's a character that I never had in my collection. I'd been waiting to get one, so I'm happy to add another new character to my shelf, although I'm well aware that not everybody needed this guy. But that's fine, you can pick and choose what you buy, and I'm very happy that I picked this up in the full wave. You're definitely going to need to do that if you want to build the Crimson Dynamo. But yeah, I'm liking it a lot. I'm really glad it's got working harnesses, and I can display this guy holding and harnessing all of his accessories he comes with. Definitely a nice mercenary old school villain to have on the shelf. Looking good. So as always, you let me know what you think in the comments below. Is Crossbones a character you're looking forward to getting? Did you miss out on him previously like me? Or have you already got one you're happy with? It would have been good to have like maybe the tactical vest with this guy, a bit more of a modern updated version, but still, that's just me griping a little bit for the sake of it. I actually really like this figure. So you let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you want to see all of the other reviews from this wave so far, head over to the videos tab and keep coming back for more. But please, please, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. As always, my name is Dan W, and of course, I shall see you on the next one.